welcome to everyone in today's episode of RUPKATHA, a fairy tale. I am Manjushree, Assistant Professor in the Training and Grooming Department, and today we have with us in this studio our young achiever, our student Bishal Kundu. Hi Vishal, welcome to our show.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone.
Bishal is currently a student of 4th year Computer Science Engineering, BTech Computer Science Engineering, and he has already been placed in TCS as a systems engineer and in Google as a software development engineer. So it is a very proud moment for all of us here today at Techno India University to have Vishal with us. Vishal, how does it feel being here, invited as a guest in your own university?
I'm really excited for this today's session, ma'am. I'm equally nervous as well because this is my first offline event where I'm actually invited as a guest. So yeah, I'm really excited for today's session.
Thank you so much. What were your first reactions when you came to know that you had cracked the role in Google?
Ma'am, I was like, it was an unbelievable moment for me. I was really happy. Even my parents were also really happy because though I was preparing for actually this kind of offer from my last couple of years, but still cracking Google is something which I never dreamed. So it was really a dream come true moment for me.
Okay, that's nice. And what was the reaction of your teachers?
Even all my school teachers and even the college professors were really happy for my achievement because this is not something which is really common nowadays. But yeah, they were really happy.
We all are very happy for you too. And I'm sure down your professional journey, maybe 5 years from now or 10 years from now, you will remember this day when we had this conversation.
For sure, ma'am.
So, when is your joining in Google?
Hopefully in July. I actually haven't received the confirmation yet, but yeah, hopefully in July.
So, how are you preparing yourself for this transition from student life to professional life?
Actually, I believe in a professional setting, one need to be a disciplined person. He should be open to learning because we need to learn new things, and I feel teamwork is something which I really need to work because in a professional setting, if you are a collaborative person, then it's really good for you. And as I have already have around 3 months of internship experience, so I believe it will not be a very tough job for me.
So, the attributes which you were speaking about, lifelong learning skills, collaborative skills, so one must be, and discipline also, one must be practicing that from student life itself, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, tell us, in these 4 years, how did you prepare yourself for the placement examinations?
Okay, so talking about my placement preparation, starting from my plus 2 level, I had computer science. So I had a little bit of programming knowledge starting from my plus 2 level only. Then when I actually entered into my college, I started preparing for coding very seriously, and actually I started preparing to learn the data structure algorithms, and slowly I started targeting the companies which I wanted to get into. And yeah, now with daily practice and consistency, this is where actually I stand at.
Yeah, so students, please note that good fundamentals in data structures and algorithms is necessary to be a good programmer also. Okay, so tell us, is this the first time you are relocating outside your home city?
Yeah, ma'am, this is the first time I'll be relocating.
So how are you mentally preparing yourself for this?
Ma'am, as I will be locating to Bangalore, and as we all know, the culture of Bangalore is pretty different from the culture of Kolkata, even the food as well. So yeah, I need to adjust a little bit there. And talking about other things, I have also planned to learn basic Kannada as well, which may help me in future if I relocate there.
That's a wonderful thing. Okay, you have been placed in both TCS as well as Google. So which one happened first?
I got the TCS offer first.
Okay, and then you kept on trying.
Yeah.
So did you always focus on the product companies or on the service companies or both?
Actually, when I started preparing, I actually focused a lot on product companies. But yeah, then with time, with the current market scenario, I actually started applying to both product and service companies.
Right, I understand. So now let us go back to your high school years or maybe middle school years. What were your favorite subjects in school?
My favorite subjects were computer science, maths, and physics while I was in school.
If you have to choose one among them?
I think computer science is the most favorite.
Okay. So you have had a love for computer science from your high school years. And when did you first dream of or aspire to become a software engineer?
So when actually I took computer science in my class 11, I had a dream that okay, this is my favorite subject and maybe I will actually pursue software engineering so that I can actually continue with this subject.
Okay. So when you decided to enroll at TIU, what were the factors which influenced your choice? So what made you choose TIU?
Okay, so actually I wanted to get into a college which is one of the top universities in Kolkata itself, because I was not ready to relocate to another city for another college, and I actually saw very good reviews of TIU on internet, and actually I had a talk with many seniors as well who are alumni of TIU, and they all suggested me that I should go for this college, and yeah, that is how actually I ended up in this college.
Okay. So to whom or to what factors would you owe your success to?
I believe daily practice of coding problems and consistently giving contest and studying the computer science fundamentals pretty well. I believe these are all the factors which actually made me what I am today.
Okay, what role did friends, family, mentors, and teachers play in helping you achieve this?
I believe the most important role that I believe it's because of our mentors, because I had a conversation with a lot of seniors who were actually in good companies, and I had a lot of seniors from my college as well. I had a talk with them. I had a clear roadmap ki how to do this, and for sure with time I got good guidance from my professors as well. And talking about friends, I guess it's pretty good to have peer programmers who can actually code with you, who can be the competitor for you. And I had a couple of friends from my college as well and from other colleges as well, with whom I used to participate in coding contest and stuff like that. And I believe lastly but not the least, my parents are the most important person who actually were there with me in my tough times, because there was a time when I was like I was not getting interview opportunities, but yeah, I was really getting demotivated by, but my parents never stopped supporting me, and they really supported me throughout my tough times, and today I have got an offer from Google. I think it's all because of their blessings only.
Yes, it's very important that someone believes in you when the times are not very smooth. Okay. My next question to you is, how do you think a student, our current students, can leverage on the resources, facilities, and guidance provided by Techno India University?
I believe our Techno India University provides almost everything which is needed for campus placements. They provide regular aptitude classes, English grooming sessions to actually improve your communication skill, and resume preparation sessions and stuff like that. I believe if a student is actually keen on getting a good offer, he should attend all these sessions, and along with that he should actually work hard on their own as well to level up their knowledge.
Okay. And did you also participate in clubs and communities within the college?
Yeah, I was the part of Google Developer Student Club within Techno India University, where our seniors used to actually teach us a few things about coding, and I used to attend the workshops organized by them.
Okay, so you talked about peer programmers. So you met them after joining this college?
Yeah,
And you also bonded well with the seniors, it seems?
Yeah.
So, what I understand from you is this community was very instrumental in helping you being motivated and work towards your goals.
Yeah, for sure. Having peer programmers and good seniors who are already placed in good companies really helps, because they can actually tell you what to do. They can actually give a clear view of the roadmap that you should follow to crack good companies.
So, do you also think that internship experiences are helpful?
Yeah, for sure. If you have internship experience, then you are already having 2 to 3 months of industry experience just before your placement. So it helps in a lot of ways.
Okay, so can you please elaborate your internship experiences?
Yeah, actually, when I was in my third year, I got a summer internship at a startup where actually I worked as a backend software engineer intern. And this internship was of 2 months, and this was a remote internship. So I really enjoyed my experience there. And talking about that, this really helps, because nowadays, if you are applying to off-campus opportunities, then you should be having some kind of industry experience. Otherwise, your resume is not going to be shortlisted. So for sure, if you are having industry experience, then it will be helpful for you in the longer run.
Vishal, what are the different projects you participated in? If you could tell us something about that.
Yeah, so the majority of the projects are my personal projects. Like I have created one blog application where actually users can write blogs on different topics. And my another project was made for students, where it's a kind of job portal where students can actually find all the off-campus job opportunities listed there, and they can directly apply from that portal. And talking about my third project, this was a team project which I made in my third year, and this is known as TutorMate, which is an online tutor finding application where students can actually find tutors from their preferred subjects, and they can actually contact them. So yeah, these are all about my projects.
And what about your final year project, which is due for submission?
Yeah, so currently our team is working on creating a application for online library management system. So this is our final year project, and we are currently working on it.
Okay. One more question to you, Vishal. What are your future career plans? So, looking 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, how would you like to see yourself?
As of now, looking 5 years down the line, I believe I want to stay in this engineering line. I want to become a successful engineer for Google for sure. And yeah, I'm not trying to switch my lines as of now. I want to stay in this engineering field only.
Okay, so Vishal is very confident. He likes coding, he likes programming, and he is clear about his goals. That's wonderful. So, Vishal, what struck me from your resume is that you are a very good programmer and you are keenly interested in programming. And I also noticed that you have secured very high ranks in national level and international level contests. So, where did you come to know about these contests and examinations from?
Yeah, so for this point, actually, I was talking about earlier as well. You need to have good seniors, right? If you do not have good seniors in your college, try reaching out to people who are good companies from LinkedIn. Ask them what you should do. Even I actually got to know about these contests and stuff like that from my seniors only, who are working in good companies. So they suggested me that I should participate in this weekly and bi-weekly contest. And there is a contest called TCS Code Vita as well, which is an annual contest. So that's how I actually came to know about this contest, and this really helped me to actually being consistent with my coding.
So, what you are saying is not just networks within TIU, even networks outside TIU could be helpful.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you have not enough seniors in your college, please try reaching out to employees of your actually dream companies. Try talking to them. That really helps.
Okay, Vishal, my next question is, we all know that the technological landscape is very fast, is changing very, very fast. So, in this context, what would be your advice? to students and young professionals, how should they equip themselves to stay relevant in their careers?
Okay, so as we know that engineering is something where technology changes day by day, new techs are coming in. So for sure one should read the company blogs which are there, and one should actually try reading the documentation of new technology which are coming day by day to actually get the knowledge of them, because in this field you need to get yourself updated day by day. You can't really stuck with a technology for years, so you need to read company blogs and documentations for that.
Okay, but what are the basic skill sets one requires to be a good programmer?
Okay, I believe the problem solving skills should be great, and the core concepts of computer science, it should be good, because if you know the core concepts of some programming language, then switching that programming language to another language is not that tough.
So when you talk about the core concepts of computer science, would you also talk about the theoretical papers of computer science?
Yeah.
So could you mention some of the papers, please?
Yeah, like the knowledge of operating systems, computer networks, database, and object-oriented programming languages. I think these are the 4 subjects which everyone should be aware of, and everyone should have in-depth knowledge as well to become a successful programmer or a software engineer.
And as you talked about data structures and
Yeah.
algorithms in the beginning, that is also
That
very,
is
very
the
crucial.
very important thing.
Okay, Vishal, on a different note, what do you like to do during your pastime? What are your hobbies? And are you interested in cultural activities?
I'm not a very good singer, but yeah, in my off time, I love playing cricket and I love listening to music.
Okay, that's wonderful. At this point, viewers, we will take a short musical break. So we have with us another student, Adarsh Trivedi, 4th year CSBS student. CSBS stands for Computer Science and Business Studies. Adarsh is a young, bright person who is self-taught in music, and he will perform a beautiful song for all of us today. So Adarsh, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inviting. Actually, this is a very memorable day for me because just the same day 2 years ago, actually, I am a part of a cultural team of Techno India University, which is Swarakriti. And this day, on 31st May 2022, actually, we gave a tribute to actually my idol, KK, Krishna Kumar Kunnat, at Nazrul Manch. As we know, that event happened, but for our love, we gave the tribute to him. And I am here to present a small part of my music. I'm just... Can I start?
Just a minute. That's wonderful. So when did you first discover your love for music?
Actually, I was fond of music since childhood only, but I'm not that trained classical, Hindustani classical singer. But yeah, I'm learning guitar since 1.5 years.
Is there anybody who inspired you?
Inspired, yeah, actually my idol of singing, as I said, is KK and Arijit Singh. I listen to them most of the time. And yeah, in my home, my mom sings very well.
Okay, that's nice. And what are your future plans? You want to pursue music as a passion, as a hobby, or would you like to pursue it as a profession as well?
Yeah, currently I am doing as my passion, but yeah, in future I am looking up to turn it into my profession also.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now let's hear the song from you.
Yeah. As we all know, we all love him, Mr. Arijit Singh. I'm just here to present a small part of his iconic song. जन्म 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 साथ चलना यूं ही, कसम तुम्हें कसम आके मिलना यूं ही, एक जान है भले दो बदन हो जुदा, मेरी हो के हमेशा ही रहना, कभी ना कहना अलविदा, मेरी सुबह हो तुम्ही और तुम्ही शाम हो, तुम दर्द हो तुम आराम हो, मेरी दुआओं से आती है बस ये सदा, मेरी हो के हमेशा ही रहना, कभी ना कहना अलविदा। आहा, ओ, मेरी हो के हमेशा ही रहना, कभी ना कहना अलविदा। तेरी बाहों में है मेरे दोनों जहां, तू रहे जिधर मेरी जन्नत वहीं, जल रही अगन है जो ये दो तरफा, तू रहे जिधर मेरी मन्नत वही, तू मेरी आरज़ू मैं तेरी आशिकी, तू मेरी शायरी मैं तेरी मौसीकी, तलब 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 बस तेरी है मुझे, नशों में तू नशा बन के घुलना यूं ही, मेरी मोहब्बत का करना तू हक ये अदा, मेरी हो के हमेशा ही रहना, कभी ना कहना अलविदा। आहा, ओ, मेरी हो के हमेशा ही रहना, कभी ना कहना अलविदा। Thank you so much.
That was wonderful. Thank you very much on behalf of the audience, on behalf of all of us. So Adarsh, did you get any kind of support from the university in your musical endeavors?
Yeah, I can say many. I was open to many new genres of music. Actually, I am born and brought up in Kolkata, but as the friends group are, I can say, from many different cultures that we have met, I was introduced to Bengali rock music like Fossils, some Bangladeshi rock music, and I like listening to that type of music also.
That's wonderful. So here in Techno India, we encourage all kinds of extracurricular activities, hobbies, passions other than academic studies also. And as we get to know from both Bishal and Adarsh and also these students who have been interviewed in earlier episodes, that the ecosystem here of peers, of seniors is really incredible and it is contagious.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Adarsh, for being with us. Okay, now once again I will come back to Vishal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So my next question to you is, as we know that the World Economic Forum has classified problem solving skills, analytical reasoning skills, critical thinking and creative thinking skills as the most relevant and valued skills at the workplaces in the 21st century. So how can one hone these skills according to you?
Okay, so I believe these skills are not something which you can learn from textbooks or something like that. So the only way to actually learn this is to practice as much as you can. Practice the relevant things. Like for me, it was coding. If you can actually practice coding and if you are good at maths, then I think you will get all these skills automatically. Practice is the key to success.
And also I would like to add to what you said, Vishal. Curiosity is the key, right?
Yes.
Be curious, learn new things, try to think on different lines, on different dimensions. That opens up the world for us, right?
Yup.
The world within and the world outside. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. On a different note, Vishal, now that you are entering the adult world, the professional life, what do you think are your responsibilities towards the society, towards the country, and towards humanity as a whole?
I believe as a software engineer, as I will be working at Google, I'll get the opportunity to actually work on the projects which will actually impact millions of users. So I'm really hopeful to actually create some type of application which will make the life of millions of users a lot easier. And that's, I think, my way to serve the country and the people of the country.
Yeah, that's nice. We all contribute in our own unique ways, however small or big, doesn't matter. We try to make lives better for ourselves and for all around us. And it is said that the happiest person is the one who gives, not the one who receives. So that's wonderful. What do you think are your responsibilities towards your parents and your grandparents?
As I know, as my grandparents are no longer in this world, so I believe whatever my parents has done to me and whatever contribution they had in my success, it's my responsibility to actually look after them. And as I will be relocating to another city, I believe the first step to do that is to relocate with my family, so that I can be with them and I can look after them pretty good. So for sure that's gonna be my first step, and in future as well I will try my level best to actually be a good son, from whom my family can actually make proud of.
Thank you very much. That's wonderful to know that our students have these kinds of sentiments in today's world. At Techno India University, we encourage being responsible towards our roots, not to forget our roots. We have a motto that Briddhohin Hok Briddhashram. So we don't want parents to be abandoned. We don't want the elderly in the society to be left on their own. And we are proud that our students have imbibed these values in themselves. Now, Vishal, I would ask you another question. Is there any disruptive or innovative idea in your mind for the future on the lines of technology?
As of now, I do not have such ideas, but for sure, as I go forward with my career, I think I will build something which will actually help a lot of users in future.
Okay. And how do you think is the innovation ecosystem in our country?
Yeah, I believe it's pretty good. It's improving day by day, because nowadays we have national level hackathons like Smart India hackathons, which is pretty famous nowadays, which actually works, which actually picks some real life problems, and young engineering students actually try to solve those problems, right? So for sure this is something which will actually boost up the technology thing in India. And along with that as well, our government provides several internships as well to provide industry level experience to the students as well. And they provide a few courses as well, from which student can actually get some industry level knowledge. So I believe India is progressing day by day in this field.
Could you mention some of those courses, please?
Like nowadays government is promoting several courses to learn AI and machine learning and stuff, which is gonna be the future. So for sure there are many other courses as well.
So we have developed expertise in the services sector. So there is also what you say also suggests that there is enough scope for us to build innovative products, innovative solutions, and innovative companies for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is very important from the future perspective.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me something. A few days back, I read somewhere that some AI app has scored 96% in an examination conducted by US universities to shortlist students for AI courses. So AI getting shortlisted for AI courses. So that does make us think. So do you think we need to rethink how we teach, how we learn mathematics, problem solving, coding, programming, developing?
I think AI is not something that will replace us, right? Because earlier when calculators came, people used to tell like calculators will actually replace the humans, right? But for sure, whatever way humans are actually following to learn things like coding, mathematics, they should follow that. But along with that, they can actually take help from AI to learn that, right? Because AI is not there which is going to replace us, but definitely a person using AI can actually replace us. So for sure, whatever we are learning, make sure that we should learn along with AI, with the help of AI, to actually be productive, be more productive.
Yes, AI will help us being more productive, but the control will not be with AI. The control will
Will
still
be,
be
yeah.
with us.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Okay, I will ask you a specific question for the benefit of our student viewers. Please elaborate the different rounds which were there in the Google selection process.
Okay, so talking about the selection process, Google, if you apply to Google for off campus, usually there is no online assessment round, right? So the recruiter directly shortlists your profile, and you will have your interviews directly. So I had 4 rounds of interview, where the first couple of rounds were of 45 minutes duration, and in those 2 rounds I was only asked a couple of DSA questions, and in the last couple of rounds I was asked DSA and some kind of situation based question, which they call googliness round. So yeah, I had 4 rounds of interview, where in each round I had around 2 DSA questions, and in the last couple of round, along with the 2 DSA questions, I had a few situation based questions as well. So yeah, this was all about the process.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about situation based questions?
Yeah, so at Google, they focus a lot on their principles, right? So for sure, they will ask you some questions like, they will give you a situation which you may face in your office, in your career, and you need to answer that, like if you were in that situation, then how you will handle that situation. So yeah, that was that kind of question.
Okay. Okay. So, looking back at your journey of the last 4 years, do you think there is anything you would like to do differently?
Yeah, so actually, when I actually started my college life, so the first year was online. I believe I could have utilized the first year in a better way. So I would really recommend to all my juniors that from the day one itself, if you have dreams that you can actually crack Google or maybe Microsoft or maybe some other companies like that, starting from day one, start learning things. Don't waste time, because here you are not gonna get enough time, right, in later half, because in the starting of your third year only, companies will actually start hiring for the internship. So if you are wasting your first year, or maybe you are wasting your first 2 years, it's gonna be a bit difficult for you to actually cover up the things later on. Start early, practice enough, and always get motivated, right? It's really important. The never give up attitude is really important to crack such offers. You will get demotivation at times, you will feel like I can't do it, it's not for me, but never get that. Always try, maybe take a couple of days rest, then again get back to coding, you will get success.
Okay. Any other message for our students and viewers?
I believe this is the way to actually do the things. Learn a programming language, get a strong grasp in data structures and algorithms using that language. Study your core subjects like computer science subjects, which I have mentioned earlier as well. Study that in depth, and pick up a domain in development where you can actually make a couple of good projects, and that you can actually showcase to the interviewer. And I guess that's it. That's what all you need to get a good offer.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bishal. We are almost at the end of our program. We will take questions from the audience if there are any. All right, students, we will come back again tomorrow morning with another student who will be interviewed by one of our professors. So, wish you all have listened to the ideas and thoughts put forward by Vishal, and you enjoyed the musical performance by Adarsh. So, thank you everyone. Wish you a very good night.